Hello guys, again. Uh, I've got it all set up right now for getting these tires on. And yes, I do not own tire spoons. Let's see, what do I have? I know I should use some soap or something, but unfortunately, I don't have any. So, we gotta do what we gotta do. And tires will get, or not tires, but the rims will get marred up a little bit, but oh well. It's not like it's a show piece, it's a work piece. And if I would have went to Terrell's, it would have been the same conclusion, because the tire spoons would have left marks too. Okay, did I leave those out or no? I must have left that piece out. In which case it would be right over here. And I don't see it. Let me look over here really quick. There's the tire pressure gauge. Yeah, I don't see my valve stem holder. Because I got one just like Terrell's. And it's not over there. Oh well, I have another way also. Might make a couple marks, but I got one of these. We are installing slime inner tubes. Yes, I could have gotten tubes cheaper over at Terrell's, but I wasn't over there at that time. I needed these, and I was over at Farm and Fleet. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And of course, blue stripe is the back side of the tube. Which, this is the front side of the tire, but remember our valve stem is on the inside on these. Okay, switch over here. Where is it? There it is. you know, I'll find that piece that I'm looking for later. It always happens like that. When you don't need something, you find it. Okay. These are very pliable tires still. That's the reason why I went with these ones, what I had on the shelf. Okay. This light here is going to get moved because it's already messed up because of the air hose. I'm going to go LED front and back sooner or later, just like I did on the sides. I also don't see my airing up tool, but that's alright because I got another one. I know what's wrong. I'm going to have to pause you guys for a second. Got to let the air compressor build up. Alright guys, I'm back. While the air compressor was filling, I went and got me a drink. I like my other nozzle better. Let's see, what's that pressure at? More stuff I gotta clean up anyway. Just about 20 pounds. Let me look around really quick. Let me go outside and see if it's on the air tank. Well, it's not on the air tank, guys, so I don't know what happened to it. You know, I have it in one of two places, and the drawer being one of them, and it's not even there. So, or it's hanging up. But let me try this other one I have too and see if it'll work better. Because I got this one here, and it's got a gauge built in. There we go. Now we're building pressure. This tire is rated for 50 or 60 pounds, but it's not getting that when it's 60 pounds, but it's not getting that when it's well, now seeing the bead is always weird. So now we gotta do it a certain way. And yes, lubrication helps. I know that. This side popped back down, but it will be fine. Okay, let's try that again. And it's still not seated. If worse comes to worse, I'll just go in and borrow some soap from the kitchen. And it's on at 50 pounds. So now, since this is only a little yard trailer, and I doubt the rim's actually rated for that, and this is the better of the two rims. There's 35. There's about 25. Well, that sucks. The thing just broke. Haha. I'll just have to use the air hose to check the pressure now. That's close enough. It's about 18. Plus, it's warm in the shed. When you get outside, the tire pressure is going to change. So it might go on a little low side. Put that up against the door. And yes, there is some dirt on the rim because I was had it on the floor, and I was looking at our two-wheel dolly. That's the Harbor Freight one. The rim broke again, so I'm going to be on the hunt for some wheels and tires for that. I do got other tires, but it requires a bigger axle, so I'll have to see if I have anything that'll work on it, axle wise. If nothing else, I'll just go get some threaded rod and drill a couple holes in it, or not threaded rod, but rod stock, and drill a couple holes and go from there. See, blue line on the back side of the tube, because the valve stem's on that side. So I'm going to put this one on a little bit different. I'll go this way. Bad side up. Even though the bottom side does have some pitting also, but it's not as bad. You know, I wish that one of the times when I'm over at the junkyard, which I'll have to take you one of these days with and the camera and show you, but people are weird. They throw out some of the weirdest things. So sometimes there's tools. So if there's a good set of tire spoons or something like that, unless I go and buy some cheap ones off of Harbor Freight or whatever. But, you know, I've gotten so much stuff out of that junkyard through the years. It's insane. That toolbox there, that Craftsman toolbox right there, that's from there. I've gotten tons of tools, Snap-ons, Max, Craftsman's, Napa, you know, and it's insane. People are nuts. And, you know, people are like, well, the Craftsmans are not good, anymore. Well, still, you know, a tool is a tool. I mean, I know some of the better brands you can actually hold up better, but you know, I mainly work with Pittsburgh tools, which is Harbor Freight. Those sockets, they're cheap, but you know what? I've never broken a Pittsburgh socket, which is amazing. The Chinese and Taiwan tools usually I break, but not the Pittsburghs. I don't know what's so different in that Chinese steel there, but it's a pain breaking stuff from there. My buddy always tells me, oh, well, you know, you're not supposed to use, regular sockets on an impact. Well, I do it. Here's one of the Taiwan tools, and I use it on my little battery impact. But I do have actual impact sockets also. Okay, let's see. Let's get this situated. I like doing the valve stem last. Now, I have in the past, if I don't feel like breaking down a tire and it's still good, I have in the past used index cards around a broken bead, and have had success that way. Sometimes I don't even break down the bead and it does it. Okay, this one might be a little bit difficult. Object is to squish the crap out of it, then try. I don't want to have to do what I usually do on it, which is I usually will use a pair of vice grips if it's on a junky rim or whatnot. I do it on customers' rims too when I have a mower I'm working on, but I'll use the vice grips to hold the bead. I mean, I don't like doing it, but if I have to, I will. I know what I'm going to have to do. So, now you get to see some of the floor work. Pick up these two things, they go right in the garbage. Many people already know what I'm going to do. This is where I need to get my tire machine mounted to stuff so I can actually have a better working surface. That's one of the objects of this coming up year is the multicolored shed. It's going to have tire machine put in it, and I gotta fix it. There's an air compressor in there, but I can't. No, that one works. The one in the lean-to has a problem. And that's why the one in the lean-to don't get used. Just like that. I don't see it down here, so it was lost to the abyss, obviously. Whoops, you guys are falling over now. You know, you're supposed to not drink while watching these videos. That happens, you know. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. I'm going to have to use the other one for temporary so I can hold this. At least get some pressure in it so it'll... There. Oh crap. Now I'm screwed. Nope, those ones aren't going to work. I need ones like this. Oh, I almost had it. Okay, so I'm going to screw this on a couple of rounds, like so. Now get that out of there. It wouldn't have happened if I would have had that one that, like Terrell uses. Let's go for the slow one then. Air compressor might kick on, and it's pretty loud. Okay, let's try this one again. I almost think that inner tube wasn't made correctly. We're at 25. We're at 20. 15. Alright guys, I'm going to go install these tires and then I'll drill the hole in the center of this board, and then we'll get started on the engines. Whoa.